emanating from deep under the earth, spreading across the globe at the speed of thought, changing the world one brain at a time. This is Last Call Live from Green Brain Comics. Hello and welcome, Brainiacs. We are your hosts. I am Dan Merritt. I am joined by my one-time co-host today, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Oh, there it is. Full credits. Katie wasn't able to make it today due to the power outage that we suffered. This is weird. All right, so yeah. Every week we have one last chance to modify our final order numbers on the comics and graphic novels that are about to go to print, and we'll start shipping in about 3 to 4 weeks. In this video, we will spotlight some of the titles from this list of upcoming books so you can secure your copies before our final order deadline. Ray's here. Welcome, Ray, #1 fan. Last Call Live is broadcast live from Studio G version 5.0 in East Downtown Dearborn. Welcome to Last Call Live. I need a sound effect there. I know what it is. I don't know if I'll get hit with a copyright slam for that one, so one and only. Today we will be using Comichub to show you this magnificent listing of product. Green Brain Comics and Last Call Live are powered by Comichub. Check out Comichub online at comichub.com. Mobile apps available for Android and iPhone. Start up an account online or sync up to your existing account. Order and pay securely online and make sure you never miss an issue. My bit rate's kind of low. Maybe I should shut down one of the machines. No, I'm just going to knock this one out. It's information that you folks need. Ray, how's the video signal coming through there? Are we stuttering today? Getting a lot of red warning signs on my dashboard here. All right, so so we're going to be using Comichub to show you items from this week's Last Call for Confirmed Orders carousel. I will, however, can I put that on there? I think I can. There it is. So we normally stream live Friday nights at 7:30, but we had a power outage due to some recent storms, so we postponed it till today. I'm just going to show you just an abbreviated list of the new series that are on FOC. Oh, right on. Thanks for the feedback, Ray. Loud and clear, no stutter. So we're just going to be looking at the first issues of some upcoming series so we can just get this information to you as timely as possible. A lot of the new series this week that I'll be showing you are from DC Comics, which have a deadline through us at 5 p.m. today. This Sunday, August 27th. All those DC orders, please get them in before 5 p.m. today. Sorry for the short deadline there. Well, it's the regular deadline, but I'm just telling you late. Isn't that right, Godzilla? Here, put the mic up a little closer. So I will be using Comichub, and let's see if I can get right to it here. Yes, so once you sign into Comichub, you will see the opening screen here. Click through Shop Coming Soon, that will give you all the new carousels. Let's see. The top carousel is Publisher Recommended. That's a series of previews, PDFs that you can download and read through to see some of the new material. One of the things I noticed was a short PDF of Street Angel Princess of Poverty graphic novel. If you click through on that, where is it? There it is. If you click through on that, you'll see the link down to look inside, and that will download a nice little PDF. First 8 pages or so of that upcoming compendium of Street Angel comics from Jim Rugg. That's the kind of stuff that's available there. Let's see. Below that is the last call for confirmed orders carousel. That's the one that we're going to be looking at today. You can scroll through left to right, or you can look at the whole thing. We'll do that in a minute. Below that is next Wednesday's items. This is everything on my invoices for Wednesday, August 30th. That's right, this Wednesday coming up. That's scrollable, or you can open that whole thing up. So let's go up to last call for confirmed orders and view all. Once you're in there, let's see. Well, yeah, let's just go into this. Last call for first issues brings you thrilling new series pitches, dazzling variant covers, and a chance to secure your copies for release day. Don't miss out on the excitement. One of those exciting new first issues is a new comic from the Chilling Adventures Presents imprint over at Archie Horror. This one called Madam Satan, Hell on Earth. After Madam Satan waged war on Baxter High, hell descended upon Earth, and even she isn't safe. Madam Satan seeks refuge from the forces of Lucifer in a random suburban home, of course. This is written by Elliot Rahal with interior art by Riccardo Federici. How is that possible? I don't know. I don't trust that. Let's see if it's corroborated on the B cover. Wow. It is totally. It's on there. We also have this B cover from Sue Lee. Archie Comic Publications ships this fine-looking book on September 20th with a cover price of $3.99. Chilling Adventures, Madam Satan, Hell on Earth could be yours. Get those orders in through Comic Hub. Next new series is Rumpus Room. Rumpus Room is this is a new 5-issue miniseries from AWA Publishing, written by Mark Russell with art by Ramon Rosanes, and this cover by Tony Harris. Nice cover. Eisner Award-winning writer Mark Russell returns to AWA with this latest dark satire with art by Ramon Rosanes. Meet Bob Shrunk, technocrat, billionaire, collector of bad art, and a victim of a hideous skin condition that can only be treated with the highly illicit and definitely not FDA-approved face cream that most... Hey, where's my zoom at? There it is. Let's see, yeah. Definitely not FDA-approved face cream that must be harvested from human beings. Rumpus Room features this cover by Tony Harris. This interesting cover by Mike Allred and Laura Allred. And the C cover by Mark Russell himself, the writer. The Eisner award-winning writer is now in contention for the Eisner for Best Cover Artist, Mark Russell, age 52. It's a frog with a butt. Next up from Boom Studios is a sequel to the Stuff of Nightmares series that came out last year. This one's called Red Murder. I believe this will continue to be a anthology where each issue is a different story. Comic creator Alex Ozaka has been out of the spotlight for decades, and he'll wish he'd remained in obscurity soon enough. Red Murder was the smash hit title of the early 2000s and will come back from the past in many more ways than one during the 20th anniversary celebration of the title. A real axe murderer, eerily parallel to the hatchet-wielding killer in the comic, starts chopping down equally real victims. Prolific author of legendary terror R.L. Stine is joined by artist Adam Gorham for a nightmarish self-contained chapter of the best-selling Stuff of Nightmares that readers new and old will kill for. With this cover by Francesco Francavilla. This cover by Adam Gorham, who does interiors, yes. And this swell-looking cover by Miguel Mercado. This is from Boom Studios, R.L. Stine, Adam Gorham, shipping on September 27th. One of these could be yours. Oh, yeah, and you get this swell glow-in-the-dark cover for $9.99. Just a note. Those probably won't be on my shelf. If you're interested, get that special order in. Oh, yeah, we got that glow-in-the-dark cover, too. Right on. Here's a new number one from IDW's Star Trek imprint. This called Star Trek Halloween. Halloween, pardon me. With this cover by Francisco Francavilla. This is from acclaimed writer Chris Sequeira and Eisner-nominated artist Joe Eisma from Morning Glories and Engine Ward fame are bringing horror to the holodeck in a new 4-issue miniseries in the month of October. After enduring an anxiety-ridden passage through a solar storm, where are you? Captain Picard and the crew of the USS Enterprise takes to celebrating Halloween to reset the mood. Wow. Yeah, that's what's up. That's right. But while the Earth holiday involves sweet treats and other festivities, they soon learn that fear is in season when crew members begin to go missing one by one. Sorry, folks, I put this list together last night or Friday afternoon. Where are we here? Get back there. Take that off. Yes. I forgot that I did something funky to this list of number ones. So this is a mini series, but it also ships weekly. So I wanted to make sure to give you all of the covers as they are all on FOC this week. If you're interested in this book, I will probably order it pretty conservatively because of weekly comics are really hard to predict what I'm going to be able to sell. So if you're interested in this, please let me know because we are getting, number one on October 4th. And then we will be getting that cover by Suspiria Vilche, which is pretty sweet. Okay, and then number 2 is also on FOC this weekend. That ships on October 11th. Has this cover by Francavilla. Number 3 ships on October 18th with this Francavilla cover. And number 4 ships on October 25th. If you're interested in this fine-looking series from IDW, Star Trek Halloween, get those orders in before tomorrow, Monday, August 28th. Here's a new series from Image Comics this week. It looks to be kind of a sequel. We'll see. Junior Baker, the Righteous Faker. This miniseries premiere is the surprise sequel to the 2011 miniseries Butcher Baker, the Righteous Maker. Meet Daniel Dizzy Baker, a gonzo journalist chasing superhuman stories. How many covers do we have? Just the one? Cool. Yeah, we're chasing superhero stories. A gonzo journalist chasing superhuman stories in a world that's left superheroes behind. Stumbling onto the ultimate story, Baker embarks on a personal vision quest where his past and his future violently collide. Created and written by Joe Casey with art by dynamic newcomer Ryan Quackenbush. A dark journey into a surreal family legacy. Each issue contains a mind-bending 30 pages of story. Folks, this is a 5-issue miniseries from Image Comics and writer Joe Casey. If you're familiar with Joe Casey, he's got a very unique writing angle. I like reading most of his stuff. He's a little gonzo himself. I'll be reading this one. Check it out. Ships on September 20th. Next up is also from Image Comics, Jack Kirby's Star Warriors, The Adventures of Adam Star and the Solar Legion one-shot. It's Jack Kirby like you've never seen him before. Jack Kirby's first cosmic hero, the pirate hunter Adam Star, is back in this deluxe remix of Kirby's first space epic series. Sure, we'll throw that up there. See Adam Star and his Solar Legion of Star Warriors in a battle to the death with killer space pirates, Black Michael, Arthak, and their evil armadas. It's a rip-roaring space adventure with giant man-eating space worms, gargantuan alien killer fish, and planetary nuclear annihilation from Jack Kirby and Tom Scioli in Image Comics. Ships on September 20th with a cover price of $9.99. Jack Kirby's Star Warriors. The Adventures of Adam Star and the Solar Legion. With one cover only. Thank you, Image. Also with one cover only from Image Comics is Rat Queens, Sister Warriors, Queens. Sisters, Warriors, Queens. The epic conclusion to an incredible 10-year run of the award-winning series Rat Queens. The finale reunites Betty, Dee, Violet, and Hannah decades after a fateful final adventure that finally broke them apart. With many questions and things left unsaid, discover the mystery of what drove them apart and what forces have brought them together one last time. A special 10th anniversary prestige format one-shot from Image Comics creators Curtis J. Weeb and Rock Up Church. This is a 80-page one-shot with a $7.99 cover price. Very nice. Next up is, I think our one entry in the new series from Marvel Comics. This is actually just a one-shot annual in the Avengers series. Actually in the Contest of Chaos series, and this is the finale to that very thing, when Agatha pits the Avengers against the winners of the previous Chaos battles. They realize they must choose between saving their friends and stopping the creation of the new Darkhold. But their choice may have consequences that no one, not even Agatha, could have imagined. From, I think, the series architect Stephanie Phillips and artist Alberto Fauché Duarte, and this cover by Paco Medina, and this B cover by Brian Hitch. Ooh, look at that. with a cover price of $4.99. It's going to be on shelves September 27th. I am not going to pull this for the Avengers subscribers. It's just a little too outside of that storyline, but you could have it and either of those covers for a special order on Comichub. That's from Marvel. We got a new series from Titan Comics from writer Jack Timmer and artist Matthias Basla. Thrilling new sci-fi series set in the breathtaking solar punk metropolis. This also has a gimmick of each issue comes polybagged with a unique cover variant based on 3 different designs. Okay, so apparently these are all AI-generated variants, and they will all be randomly inserted inside bags. You won't know which of the 3 art pieces and or variant that you will get to that. With a cover price of $4.99. Sorry, phone's ringing. Seems like we're busy outside. It's a rare podcast where I live stream while we're open. So yeah, Blit Map, number 1 of 6 from Titan Publishing. I don't know if I'm going to be getting these for the shelf. Kind of out there. I don't know if I want to sell polybagged comics again. So if you're interested, get those orders in. Next up, we got a new series from Vault Comics and creator Steve Orlando with artist Giopota. The series called Sainted Love. New York City, 1907. Malcolm Arena is the greatest inventor the world's never heard of, and his lover, John Wolfe, is the toughest bare-knuckle boxer in the city. Arena's crowning invention, the Chrono Corridor, is nearly complete. It has a couple different polybagged variants. I see. Yeah. This is from Eisner and Glad nominated writer of Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man 2099, and Wonder Woman, Steve Orlando, with artist Giopota hurl you across time as they encounter famous queer people throughout history and fight back against all who would see their names and love erased. Got this B cover by Vic Regis. This polybagged variant by Chris Sheehan and one by Ed Luce. I'd like to see what that Ed Luce cover looks like. That is from Vault Comics with a cover price of $7.99 on those polybag variants. How much are the regular ones? $4.99. That hits shelves on September 27th. Okay, now we're going to get into the last bunch of stuff here this is all from DC Comics. They've got a new part of the Gotham War, which actually hasn't started yet. This is called Batman Catwoman, the Gotham War Red Hood, number 1 of 2. So this is a 2-issue miniseries tying into the Gotham War, written by Matthew Rosenberg with art by Nicola Chimessia. Yes, with this cover by Carmine Di Giandomenico. This B cover by Carl Kerschel. Oh, and that's it. Nice. 2 different covers for this Gotham War tie-in 2-issue miniseries. Shipping on September 26th. On sale here 27th. Ooh, look, our annual Halloween one-shot from DC Comics. The DC Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun. This features, oh my gosh, a whole bunch of writers and artists. Let's see. I don't really recognize too many of the writers, but the artists, we got some art by Tyler Crook, Sean McManus, Javier Rodriguez, and let's see, we got some stuff co-written by Christopher Sean, the voice of Nightwing from the Gotham Knights video game. The chills will last longer than your candy corn in this frightening anthology from DC Comics. This cover by Alvaro Eduardo Martin. B cover by Jay Lee with a cover price of $9.99. And this glow-in-the-dark variant by none other than Hayden Sherman. DC Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun. It will be available on October 4th from DC Comics. Next up is the new series by writer Cy Spurrier and creator and artist Mike Deodato, the new relaunch of The Flash under the Dawn of DC umbrella. Racing into a new era, Wally West races towards the future with all-star new creative team Cy Spurrier and Mike Deodato Jr. Wally West has never been quicker, more fulfilled, more heroic. His loving family is around him, and yet something is off. Very off. His evolving understanding of his powers has opened Wally to new avenues of sci-fi adventure and attuned his senses to strange new ideas. Something whispers from the dark vibrations beyond the Speed Force, and as Wally experiments with creative new approaches to his powers, he encounters new realms, mysterious allies, and mind-shattering terrors. A new era for the Scarlet Speedster begins now from the team of Cy Spurrier and Mike Allred. We got a whole bunch of different variants. We got the A by Mike Deodato himself, the B also by Mike Deodato. This a cardstock variant. C by Dan Mora. Ooh, very nice. D, the Rose Besh creator variant. Artist Spotlight. They've been doing a lot of these Rose Besh covers lately. Got a blank variant. And do we have one after the blank variant? Oh, yeah. Yes, we do. The Raza foil variant coming in at $7.99 for Flash #1 by writer Cy Spurrier and artist Mike Deodato. Ooh, then we got a new series starring John Stewart, Green Lantern War Journal #1. John Stewart's time as a Green Lantern has come to an end, or so he thinks. A family tragedy calls him back home to Detroit. And as John begins to reclaim the career he once left behind, he tries to embrace a peaceful post-superhero life. But when a terrifying and contagious force with a mysterious connection to Oa appears on Earth, the last Green Lantern of another universe comes seeking the only warrior to face this threat and win. The immortal guardian and builder, John Stewart himself. Can this brilliant but brash young lantern help John discover the qualities that made him one of the greatest lanterns of the entire multiverse, featuring the first appearance of an iconic and terrifying new villain? Oh my gosh. From writer Philip Kennedy Johnson, who's been doing a fine job over on the Superman titles, with art by Montos. We got this A cover by Taj Tenfold. B from John Gang. Very shifted on those colors. Very cool. C cover by Dave Wilkins. Buff, man, that he's bulk. Pablo Villalobos for the Hispanic Heritage Month card, stock variant. And the glow-in-the-dark dog tag card stock variant for $4.99. Glow-in-the-dark, yeah. All right. Cool. There it is, folks. The new series, Green Lantern War Journal. Ooh, running a little bit long here, but I only got a couple more titles to cover. Let's see. Power Girl, the new series from writer Leah Williams with art by Julio Ferreira and Eduardo Pansica, debuts on September 26th. Pretty punchy and powerful. After the events of Night Terrors, a long dormant Kryptonian threat has returned to take down Superman and his family. Who could possibly stop it? Well, according to the Man of Steel, it's Power Girl. Witness a road trip race against time. Oops. As Paige reconnects with her roots to save the world from her deadly past. Power Girl special writer Leah Williams returns with Eduardo Pansica for an ongoing series of epic proportions. This is Power Girl #1 from Leah Williams. We got this Gary Frank cover on A, John Boy Myers on the B. Ooh, this very nice Sozo Micah cover on C. Let's see, cover E by Warren Lowe or Lou. And this is a foil variant for $5.99. Power Girl #1 by Leah Williams and Julio Ferreira. And finally, our last new series of the show is Wonder Woman #1. This is the new series spinning out of the final pages, the little preview pages that they showed off in Wonder Woman 800. This is Wonder Woman #1, Legacy number 801. This is written by Tom King with art by Daniel Sampere. After a mysterious Amazonian is accused of mass murder, Congress passes an Amazon Safety Act, barring all Amazons from U.S. soil. To carry out their plans, the government starts a task force, the Amazonian Extradition Entity, to remove those who don't comply by any means necessary. Now, in her search for the truth behind the killing, Wonder Woman finds herself an outlaw in the world she once swore to protect. Writer Tom King and superstar artist in the making Daniel Sampere joined forces for this action-packed relaunch and the beginning of what will undoubtedly become a groundbreaking run on the character. Wonder Woman #1 from Tom King and Daniel Sampere. You got this Daniel Sampere cover on A, an Art Germ cover on B. This very fun Julian Totino Tedesco cover on C. Very nice. Man. That's good. Rose Besh Creator card cover on D. You get a blank cardstock cover. And this very, very active foil variant from Chris Bacalo. It's Wonder Woman #1 from DC Comics, and that is our final spotlight on Last Call for first issues today. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much for joining us on Last Call, me and my co-host. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And thanks for joining me, your other co-host, Dan Merritt, on Last Call Live. Remember, the deadlines for all those DC new series that I just showed off for you is this afternoon at 5 p.m. You can place those orders in Comichub. Comichub is, well, let me, I'll show you the rest of that in a second. Let's see. So today at 5 p.m. for Lunar, tomorrow at 5 p.m., August 28th for everything else pretty much. Get those orders in through Comichub, and we'll order them for you. Yes, indeed. Okay. I don't have any other cards ready for you. No power. But let's see. We do have Labor Day coming up real soon. We will be closed on Monday, September 4th. But all the new comics will be on time for that Wednesday, September 6th. Yes. And then let's see. We got a Brain Candy coming up on the third Monday of September. I think that's like the 18th or something like that. It's going to be very early in the month. Yes. And yeah. Thanks for joining us on Last Call Live, broadcasting live from Studio G, right here in Green Brain Comics, smack dab in the middle of beautiful East Downtown Dearborn. Last Call Live streams most Fridays live at 7:30 and archived right here on YouTube and Facebook. I'm not sure how Facebook is going. It's kind of giving me warnings too. I'll work that out. It'll be better on Friday. You'll see. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. On Twitter, we are at Green Brain CMX. All the links to our shopping cart website and Comichub are going to be eventually in the description below. And remember that we are spreading the love of comic books and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics.